All right, gentlemen, ladies, Jujutsu Kaisen players. Look at this, Yuta, SSR Yuta, Awakening 2, level 107 and 97. All his skills level 8 except the ult, which is level 10. So, 2000% damage, stops his ult gauge from increasing, but also implies 20% physical and curse technique to himself. Gives 14% to the cooperator if there's another one, and deals ranged attack damage. Follow my lead, deals a bunch of damage over the cross of 4 hits, so 125, 172, 156, 234 over the 4 attacks. Really, really strong. Can get it even stronger if we need to, but it's pretty good at the moment. Then we've got Cursed Speech. Deals damage to all enemies equal to 125% of Curse Technique and applies a 15% crit resistance decrease to them for 2 turns and can automatically KO enemies based on his own Curse Technique and compared to their remaining HP. We can increase the damage a little bit each time. So sadly, the crit resist doesn't increase from level 1, but we can up the damage a little bit. And his basic attack just hits reasonably hard given how it works. So he can actually function quite well as both an offensive unit and a support unit. And as you can see at this level, I'm just wanting to have a look, see how he runs. And let's just go over some of his best recollection bits. But before we do that, let's just go over his auto skills first. This one is particularly good. If an ally, whenever the turn starts, if an ally's health, other than himself, is no more than 60%, he recovers 25% HP for all allies other than himself, and it costs 10 cursed energies to use. And then it also applies 10% physical technique increase to self, 10% cursed technique increase to self, and he also recovers 200 ultimate gauge. So very, very strong. And do not bully Yuta, which is Rika, automatically gets the counterattack status to himself, which means that he can deal melee damage to any enemies who attack him, equal to 120% of curse technique. Rika does not like to see Yuta get hurt. Alright, best recollection bit. And remember, if you're enjoying the content, do the like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, all the YouTube jazz. I'm doing this terribly. That's alright. You know what I'm asking for. See you in a minute. Let's go. Okay, so if you're planning to use him as a DPS, specifically what you're looking for is either damage or curse technique damage. As you saw, his ult is all curse technique, but a lot of his other stuff is split between regular physical attack and curse technique. So you've got to make that choice. If you're free to play, something like this is really good. It gives him curse technique efficiency if his health is low, but also gives him just a generic 65% damage dealt increase for 1 turn. So that can be really, really good for his ult. And because it takes 6 turns to charge up and he's got a fairly costly ultimate, you can often use this on turn 1 and then again when you ult. So that's really good, and it was also free to play with his event, so a lot of people did get it. Other good ones, this is also free to play. You can do the old double stack trick of pride, so turn 1 and then the same turn. You can't actually do the double stack trick of pride, sorry, because it'll get consumed by the first 2 attacks you use. He doesn't have a non-attack skill, so it's just going to be a 60% curse technique increase, and this one you definitely can use on turn 1 and ult. Anything like this is really good. Gojo's non-standard gives him ultimate gauge whenever a wave starts. That's really good for speeding towards the ult in a farming situation. And then 85% curse technique increase to self for 1 time, 1 turn. Just for the ult, something like that is really good. Anything that does this sort of thing is perfect. So the girls are good. Gives him a bit of extra cursed energy. as well as Curse Technique increase for 2 turns. This is particularly good if you want to be using the heals. Something like this can be quite good. Alt gauge fill rate at the beginning of battle, plus 60% Curse Technique increase for 2 turns. And the other thing that you might want to look towards is also Cursed Energy Recovery. So this is particularly good. On demand, 20 Cursed Energy for self. So particularly good if you're looking to use him in a semi-support kind of role, where you're just using him as a healer and for perhaps his second skill, rather than just pure damage. And this also applies some debuff, so other enemies or other allies or even himself can do a bit of extra damage, which is nice. The girls are quite good. This can be useful. Again, Curse Energy and some damage taken decrease. This is useful because Yuta can't actually heal himself. So there's some options. There's obviously free-to-play options or 4-star options along those same sorts of things. But in general, you're looking for maybe a little bit of healing if you want it. But other than that, it's going to be damage-based things or cursed energy recovery. All right, let's dive into the showcase. All right, so first up, we've got Formidable Foe, Marky Panda, and Mystery. What we're going to be doing is a full Yuta carry, DPS carry. So we've got Domain Megami, Yaga, Nanami, and in case one of these guys go down, we'll have Momo up in the back. Fairly simple. Megami's signature, quote unquote. Yaga has this to make sure he's got curse energy all the time. Nanami is going to have this, so when we get the ult turn, we'll be able to get some damage increase for Yuta, and he can get some extra curse energy if he gets hit a bit hard. And then hopefully we won't need to see Momo, but I'm giving Yuta non-standard. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, here we are. Alright, so pretty simple here. We're just going to start working on... Doesn't really matter. We're always going to be pretty good here. Let's go with this. Tutoring. Let's do this. Start with some cursed speech. The plan is going to be pretty simple. If we can get Megami's domain, that's going to be the plan. But if we can't, we're just going to nuke out with Yuta. So it should all be good. Let's take everyone down a little bit. Let's go here. Should have used this at the beginning. Alright, same with Nanami. Okay. And then let's hit Maki. The reason why we're not hitting Panda is we don't need to. And Maki hits really, really hard with her ult. So I'd really like to break her kind of early, which would be good. Yep, there's his heal coming in. So from now, we're just going to use his basic attack and let Yuta keep everyone topped up. Alright, so this little guy is going to be a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad. Tutoring. We're just going to go sweep on Maki for the break, and we'll hit the little dude. Actually, no, he's going to be ulting anyway, so we'll hit Panda. There we go. There we go. Shoutouts to Yuta. Alright. Chimera Shadow Garden. Tutoring. Let's do this. Curse Energy. Not going to... Oh, didn't want to take Panda down there, but that's alright. Yep. Very easy, very easy. Let's go here. Tutoring. Not going to use his ult. Let me just check something. I have decided to use Nanami's ult. The difference here is, as you can see, 30% damage increase to all allies versus 17%. The reason we're using this is to get Yuta's cooperation effects. And we'll hit pure love. And this should be simple enough. Oh no! These little ones are... Oh. Okay, let's see how we get on a single target nuke. Yep. What's that? 3 million on a single target? There we go. Nice. Big damage. Easy goes. Alright, let's hop back in, this time with Yuta as a bit more of a support unit. So let's build that team and see how we go. Alright, so this is going to be Yuta as a support on a mono red team. Obviously, we've got Yaga. He's one of the best supports in the game. Nanami, let's get Nanami a better recollection bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, probably won't see Nanami anyway. Yuta will be able to keep everyone topped up. He'll be able to do a bit of damage because of this recollection bit, but that's not really the goal. The plan for him is to keep everyone healed up and also using the... let's change the recollection. There you go. Couple of small changes to the recollection bits. Got the girls here. They're going to give him 65% curse technique increase. So if we get to ult with him, perfect. And more importantly, 10 curse energy for self on start. And then this one on Todo, we can give everyone 30% damage taken decrease, just for a little bit of extra survivability. Take some pressure off of Yuta's curse energy stores. And then also 10 curse energy for all allies at the start of battle. So keep everyone nice and topped up. Todo's mostly here for funsies, because Blast from the Past gives UG 19 or 20% physical technique increase for to himself and Yuji, the one behind him. So that's perfect, and then a little bit of extra damage, but that's mostly what he's here for. This red Yuji is going to be our primary DPS. He's got like-minded sisters on him, so that's going to give him ultimate gauge every time he crits, which is insane, and 85% physical technique increase one time, one turn whenever you use it. But this is actually nuts, especially given that Yuta decreases crit resistance and this UG can increase his own crit rate. Alright, so same thing as before. Let's get tutoring. From here we don't need to use this. We can, but we don't need to. Let's do cursed speech. Actually, I lie. Let's do infused with cursed energy first. Hit Maki. From here, let's get Yuji going. There we go. Okay. If you want to, you could also use a taunt-based thing on Yuta, or even Todo, just to make better use of the recollection bits, but I don't really think you need to here. Let's use cursed speech. Now, we can, with Todo, we can start getting people dazed or whatever it is with Boogie Woogie. And from here, this can stack quite a lot, but given that we're going to have one stack of this, so break damage, and then also Yuta's stuff, I think we're fine just to come into Maki here. Perfect. See if we can't get some crits. Yep. Yuta should help out here. Now to help with this ult upcoming, we're going to go tutoring. We're going to debuff again. I'm going to do this, because this is going to give us 30% damage taken decrease. But we're going to attack Maki. And then we're going to attack Maki again. perfect. Excellent. So tutoring again. Let's see. We're going to take Panda's stuff. That's okay. We can come... the old... There we go. Okay, cool. We can do this. There's that. Hammer Knuckle there. And because we want extra break damage, we're going to give the break damage to Yuta so we can break Maki. There we go. Yuta, no! That's alright, he kept everyone up, which is all we needed him to do. Some extra recollection. There's this. Let's do this. Blast from the past. Let's take out Thunder. Very good. Alright, so let's do this. Toto will hit Maki. Yuji will hit the little guy. There we go. And the bros have it. Let's just do this. No real need to, but let's do it for fun. And one more shot from Yuji to finish it off. There we go. So as you can see, he can function pretty well as a support. He's obviously stronger as an attacker, but works quite well as a support. And let's dive into one more thing. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is the current Nobara Formidable Battle, because why not? They say you should summon for Nobara. I say just use Yuta instead. So this is the team we're going to take in, very similar to that first one, but I like this Yuji. I'm going to use this Yuji, right? Just in case people are curious. They're his skills. His grade is maxed. There you go. Okay. Start the battle. Obviously, this isn't necessarily the setup you would use for maximum points. It's just a reasonably, not super tough, but reasonably tough fight. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. And we can dive in here. So, Spirit Slash, hopefully he gets hit on here. If he doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Tutoring. Let's just hit with a regular attack to start with. Let's do our best. We'll stack that twice. Very good. Okay. Did a little bit of damage to Megami, so that's perfect. Farewell Slashes, tutoring. One more of that, one more of that. Perfect. Not too bad, not too bad. Tutoring. Cursed Speech, help Yuji out a little bit. Flying Kick for big break damage as well as crits. Oh, got the counter in. There you go. Let's do this. Tutoring. Follow my lead Rika, plus another flying kick. All of this together should break the thing. Yep. There you go. Could probably take it out now, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to tutor. Tutoring. Let's do one more big hit here. Let's go do our best. Yep. Let's see if we can't get huge, big old nukes. Let's do that. Let's do our best. Yep. What? Did I not? Well, whatever. Let's do this. Let's do that. just attack. Do our best. Big damage time now. Okay. Farewell slash. We'll just do a regular kick because I think if I did these two ults, we would just straight kill. I actually think pure love on its own will kill. And this would just kill as well. But let's find out, shall we? Yep, re-broken. Yep, 2.6. And then... Oh! 12. I do love that Yuji, man. He's a lot of fun. Definitely not a summonable thing, but there you go. Very, very nice. Okay. There we go. Alright, and one more thing just for fun. Oop. Let's see if we can't get Ghetto, hey? I could force him, but... Oh, no! Oh! Oh, anything in this multi? Anything in here? Both of the recollection bits are pretty good. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, no luck. No luck. Ah, well. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.